We're recording. You gotta hear this.
Feel the tension in the air right now?
This is.
I know I can. I can feel it all the way down in my plums, getting all swollen with a light blue hue to them.
Light blue.
Fresh and juicy, ready for the picking. On the scoop.
A light blue hue.
All right, we're going to do that on a different time. Jeez, now I'm off camera.
That.
All right, look, fixture. Goddamn, you're taking up the...
You moved it over. You're the one who turned it.
I know. Busting his balls. It was a joke.
Oh.
Jesus.
Well, I knew you were joking. You're like, who the fuck?
I didn't think you were joking. I thought you were ass serious. Ass serious.
What the hell is that?
What was
You've
that?
never heard
Ass
that?
serious?
Nah.
The most serious you can ever be.
I've never heard that.
Dude, that's the worst fucking excuse I've ever heard a person make.
It's the worst excuse for misspeaking I've ever heard.
All right, so...
And we have it recorded live, boys and girls. By the way, welcome back to segment 2. IDD, for those of you in the know, I don't disagree. For those of you picking up for the first time, the redoubtable one, Tom Izzo, the highly questioned one, RJ Magliaccio. The fixture is back, boys and girls, the Philly connection. Joe Russell and the Hizzy. And hey, while you were sleeping, the Denver Nuggets decided to take a trip down the beach and put their feet up and make themselves at home. With a resounding 109-94 drubbing of the Miami Heat, who were not so hot tonight, boys and girls. Denver has seized back home court, taking a 2-1 lead. Game. How many weeks are we going to have to wait for Game 4? Do we have time to take vacation?
Wait, what is
today? How many days off?
Is it Friday?
Or is it Saturday?
Today's Wednesday. They're not changing venues. It shouldn't be more than a day.
It's got to be Friday.
It should be Friday. I'll bet you it's at least Saturday. Want to bet?
Wait, no.
I'll bet you
it's
Saturday.
They're not changing venues because it goes.
No, that's just Game 3. It's 2-2-1-1.
Okay, 2-2-1-1.
Yeah.
It was 3 days. It was 2 full days between these games, and they traveled. So it's got to be one full day.
Yeah. Okay.
It should be.
I think it's gonna be Saturday.
I think it's gonna be Saturday night.
That's terrible.
It is terrible. It's fucking. We're not agreeing with it.
It's Saturday. That's
30
right.
point, 20 rebound, 10 assists, first all time.
No.
Kareem.
It's Friday.
Friday.
Oh wow.
And then they're off till Monday. But then they're changing venues. They're going back to Denver.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Yeah. So 2 full days in between the travel.
All right. So this
which makes sense.
They got this one right. All right. All right. I apologize. The NBA got this one right finally. After 10 days between games and the other fucking rounds, this one they're actually doing everything.
You know when they fuck up? They fuck up the first week of the first round. They'll play like a game on a Saturday, and then the teams won't play again until Wednesday.
Yeah, it's fucking.
Well,
just
the play-in. The play-in is kind of like a baby, like
the play-in is a little weird.
But they do that quick. That's back to back nights.
No, that's 4 nights.
Yeah, in a row though. That'll keep you fucking waiting a week.
That's 4 nights. Then they play the first game, and then they wait 4 to 5 days.
In the first round. But I'm saying the play-in is quick though.
Yeah.
They do and get it over with. But then when they start the first round, now they start going, hey, what's
So what do you think about the play-in? Do you like the play-in?
I like the play. I think it's good for the game because more teams are in it late in the season. And look, we're talking about an 8th seed that was in the play-in, in the finals.
So I like the concept of it, but I don't know that I loved watching it this year.
So question.
One game was good, one game stunk.
Right. Like I was like, just tell me who's in.
Yeah.
So question on
Tell
the
me
play.
who's in, then
So
I'll watch.
question on the play-in. You like the play-in?
I do.
Do you like? Would you like it the same way as like reseeding? So like the play-in kind of seeds the bottom end of the thing.
No,
what
I
if they
I
win
like
and
how
lose
this-
and they reseed based
No,
on?
I like it gets to 8. If you're not in the top 8.
No.
that's
I'm
half-
saying,
He's saying between rounds.
between
to
rounds.
reseed.
What if you?
Oh, to
reseed
reseed it?
Yeah. What do you
I
think
wouldn't
of
have
that?
a problem with that.
Yeah. So like,
I mean,
if you think about
it doesn't kill me now, but I wouldn't, if they did it, I wouldn't have a problem. I would understand.
So that's.
I don't care. I mean, this doesn't bother me as much because I mean, look, we got an 8th seed in the final.
So you're saying do that because the teams that have the best records should have an advantage in each round of the playoffs, basically.
Yes.
They still do though. They have home court or
Not necessarily.
Right, but you could. But as
The
a
number
two,
one
as
seed.
a
Think about-
two,
no, no,
you
think
could be
about
playing a
Baseball's
3.
different, right?
No,
don't they reseed after in baseball?
No,
No.
baseball.
But if the team has a better record after the first round, or the division round's over, then it's if you have the best record, you have home field over the division champ. If your record's better than theirs.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
yes.
that's
That's
not what we're talking about.
Yeah,
though.
we're not talking about. We're talking
So
about the team you play.
Yeah.
And we're talking about every round. So for example, this year Miami was an 8, right? Miami
Well, they
was
played.
an 8.
They beat.
So they messed up that seeding. So the 1 was out, right? So
They played the one.
once the 1 came out, you need to reseed, move somebody else. They beat Milwaukee. So once
Miami
they-
was the lowest remaining seed. They wouldn't have moved him any other.
No, but they would move other seeds up and play accordingly.
Well, because what ended up happening? Didn't the 2 and the 3 play?
In the second round.
Right in the second
Yeah,
round.
but
so
they
what
always
Joel,
play.
what, no,
Boston
but what
played
Joel
Philly.
is saying is the 2 now
Should've
is
played
the
Miami.
best team left, and they should be playing the worst team left.
2 should have
That's what
played
Joel
8.
So they should have played Miami earlier.
No. After that first round, you reseed.
So yeah,
So the
he's
first-
right
Miami
though.
should have been. They should have
And
played
then Miami gets
earlier.
Boston in the second
round.
Yeah.
Same thing with and Philadelphia. Same thing with Philadelphia. Who did they get? Who would they? So you had the
Philly would have
Knicks.
got New York.
So you would have had the Knicks. So you would have got Philly,
because
New York,
Philly, New
Boston.
York,
That'd
yeah.
have been an interesting series, actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they should
Boston,
reseed.
Philly was pretty interesting.
They should reseed.
Yeah, it was very
That was
interesting.
pretty interesting. Pretty fucking frustrating.
Boston.
Hey, the best player in the league's not playing? Fucking take that off. Take our foot out, and then come out and tell the world you took your foot off the gas.
So do we re-sign Harden? What do y'all think?
What money? How much money is he asking?
He's going to the other guys right now saying, "How much will you give me?" Because he wants to come back to Philly and say,
It would
"This
depend
is how
on-
much I can
Is
get."
it like 30
When I want him
million?
back, it depends on the number.
Is it
Yeah.
like 30 million?
No, they don't have a number yet. But he's talking to Houston or whoever.
I mean,
Just
it
to
would
give him
depend
some
What's
on.
cash.
realistic? I don't know what the market is.
I don't know.
I don't know if
That's
he's
what I'm
worth
asking
30
you
million.
all. Like, think about it. Like,
I think at this age he is.
Chris Paul's getting $30 million.
Chris Paul is a better player.
No, he's not.
All time he is.
No, right,
But right
now.
now,
We're
we're
talking
talking
about right
about
now.
right
They're
now.
both getting contracts right now. They're not like when they look at your contract, they're not gonna be like, "Oh,
Chris
hey,
Paul's
Michael
actually
Jordan, we know
gone.
you're 60."
Well, I don't know. I don't think he's
That's a
worth.
tough
I don't think he's
one.
worth 30 million. I don't think that Chris Paul was this year either.
What did Jalen Brunson get?
23. He was better than both of them by far.
You got Jalen Brunson over James Harden?
Jalen Brunson
yeah.
should have made the All-Star team. He got screwed.
But that's because James Harden is like on the back end of his career.
What were
I'm saying right
what
now.
were the stats?
Brunson averaged
What would the stats
24,
tell you?
24 a game. Harden, I think, was like 21 or 22.
So Brunson's only done this for 1 year.
1 year.
So that's
But
why
he was 20 in Dallas last year. He was 20 points per game.
right, but that's a very short,
Yeah.
right?
Well, he hasn't been around long.
Yeah.
Let me see.
So that's why if we're talking like all time, like yeah, Harden's got
No, we're not talking about all time. We're talking right now.
Just
right,
right now.
now.
This
Jalen
last
Brunson-
season.
This last season, Jalen Brunson was better than him.
I thought he was.
And whether stats,
Oh, I would take Jalen Brunson.
I think the stats will show that. And you know,
Yeah,
just
Harden was 20. Well, that was the playoffs. Let me try the regular season. Regular season.
his regular season was
Harden was 21 points a game and 10 assists.
he led the league in assists.
Yeah. Yeah. 21
he's
points a game.
good.
And if you look at freaking
good.
Jalen Brunson, he was 21 and 10. Okay, so if you go to
So it could be argued that Harden's just as good as him, but right now I would take Brunson because
Yeah, of
you have a
course.
lot more years.
I would take Brunson anyways, just because the way he plays the game.
Brunson during the year
On
was
defense.
24 points per game and 6.2 assists. So 3 more points, 4 less.
I'd
assists.
take Brunson.
Yeah, I mean Brunson's also probably better on defense because I don't think
Harden doesn't play defense.
Harden guards a chair.
Yeah,
I don't
he
think
does.
he's ever guarded a chair.
Brunson's not very big, is he?
6'1"?
Is he 6'1"?
Dad was 6'4".
I think he's 6'1".
Yep, 6'1".
Yeah.
6'1".
That isn't very big.
Yeah, I mean, so anyway, so yeah, Denver took control of this series. They pretty much led wire to wire. It was 5 at the half. They put their foot down on them in the third quarter and didn't really let them up. Miami tried to make a bit of a run there late, but they were able to hold them off. So Jokic and Murray tonight. Jokic 30-something, 20 rebounds, and whatever it was, 11 assists. Murray 34, 10, and 10.
So double, triple,
Double triple-doubles, double 30-point triple-doubles. And, I mean, shit.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
for the 15-point win.
Yeah, and they led.
And
pretty
only
much-
because Miami grinded it out at the end. It wouldn't have been even.
I don't think it was
close.
actually. At one point, it was 20. So
I mean,
last-
Robinson was throwing up threes.
So-
going
The
in at
last
the end
14
there like
minutes
it's
of the
his job
game
in
were
life.
yeah,
Garbage.
Denver, at least
Hot
for one
garbage.
night, appears to have learned their lesson and didn't take their foot off the gas tonight. So,
That's first time ever.
yeah, in the finals history.
That's pretty amazing, actually.
First time ever that two teammates had a 30-point triple.
21 rebounds, 30 points, 21 rebounds, and 10 dimes.
You would have thought Magic and Kareem would have done that.
30, 20,
Magic and
10.
Kareem would have been the one to do
It's
that.
just, I think it's tough for this to happen in the same game.
Because
Two people with 10 assists?
well, the thing is, they don't have a true point guard. He's
Right.
not really a point guard. He's not really a point guard.
Well,
they
it's
both
coming from the
facilitate.
two
both
main
facilitate.
games.
Both facilitate.
They both
Kevin comes from
facilitate.
the, like, Jokic is giving Murray assists.
Hey,
He's
legs.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
vice versa. It's two main games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, it's so rare that you have multiple people. on
This
a
has
team
never happened before.
That
Holy
pass like
Christ.
that.
I mean,
This is
look,
great.
Yeah. So kudos to Denver for getting off the mat And let's see if they can. Friday night, quick turnaround time. I'm liking this.
Miami's tough.
See if Denver can put them on the ropes. I'd be fucking love to see that.
Miami's tough. You have to give it.
They've got to believe that they're going to get Miami's best punch Friday night. Because if Miami goes down 3-1, this is over.
Oh,
this is over.
Easy.
So, because Denver won't pull.
You almost ate those words last time.
What? I didn't eat. I
Down
almost
3-1.
No. The reality is they lost in 6, and you know it. They didn't even go 7. That last play was a fluke.
No, I don't.
They blew a late. They blew a 9-point lead again with under 3 minutes to go.
No,
they should have lost that
no.
game. That was pure luck.
Nope.
Pure luck. Pure luck. And Game 7 proved it.
What are we talking about?
Pure luck.
No,
the Celtics winning Game 6.
Game 7 didn't prove that.
Yes, it did prove it. The Celtics are frauds.
Can I say why?
Please.
Jason Tatum wasn't Jason Tatum for that game. Your best player.
They have another All-NBA guy named Jaylen Brown.
That was tough, though.
8 turnovers.
Yeah,
but
one man.
They shouldn't have lost the way they lost.
No way.
They shouldn't have lost the way they lost.
They still have enough manpower because Jaylen Brown can help.
They don't have enough manpower.
Dude,
they do.
A lot better than that.
They're still so much better with that team. Please, no. They still should have won.
Y'all are making my argument because I'm the one that called Boston coming back. You guys
They should have won, but they shouldn't have been in that situation. They should have beat them in 5. They blew games 1 and 2 at home.
I just thought it was too much to ask of them to have 4 games in a row.
You're not beating a team 14 times in a row.
I don't know.
Kind of focus.
It's never happened.
But if Jason
they
Tatum
came out with focus from the get-go, they only would have dropped 1 game.
If Jason Tatum doesn't get hurt, is it a close game?
Yes.
Okay. There you go.
Without a doubt.
So they would have had a chance to do it.
That shouldn't have derailed them. They have too much talent.
Not by 20. Dude, they were out of that game before.
Think about it. They still had the 6th man of the year.
I'm not disagreeing.
All-NBA second team.
I agree with
2
all
guys
those things.
on undefended. There's no way
game was
they
over
should
at
have
the end of the
lost.
first
The
quarter.
only thing
the game was over at the end of the first quarter.
The game was over after the first play.
It's fucking pathetic. No, it was over because Jaylen fucking Brown. Every time they get it to 8, the fuck stick would jack up a 3 or turn the ball over.
Jaylen Brown was trash.
You said it's almost like he's
trying to lose the game.
It looked like
you said it.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
It was ridiculous. 8 turnovers.
The way he was trying to spin.
He
while
played.
dribbling and just,
That was the worst game he ever played.
The ball just flew out of his hands like.
That was the worst game. There were people saying it was the worst game he's ever played in his entire fucking career. Game 7 at home.
That looked like the mob.
Talk about choking.
That looked like the mob paid him.
Talk about choking the chicken. Talk about pooping yourself. Talk about pooping. Doop.
So Julius Randle, I don't think ever did it as bad as
no,
that,
never.
But
Julius Randle was never that bad.
But it reminds me of some of the things Julius Randle does, where you just
not all in the same game.
Right.
I mean, are you going to trade him?
Dude, he had 6 or 7 of them that were just
it wasn't the turnover that he would take the dumbest shot on earth.
Are you trading him?
No.
Okay, then.
Because he's 20. I'm not going to equal value for him.
Yeah.
If I was going to equal value for him, I'd trade him.
Well, maybe he can develop, though. Maybe there's.
He's only 26.
What is the equal value?
He's not in his prime yet.
I don't know. Dame Lillard, maybe.
Dame Lillard's not equal value. Dame Lillard's
old.
Look at his numbers and tell me he's not equal value.
No.
Go ahead.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Do it.
That's not what I'm talking about.
You've told me this before.
I'm talking about continuity in the offense.
I just think he's
I think he would compliment Tatum.
Lillard's old.
But he doesn't have to be the man because you have Tatum. He doesn't have to be the man. You have Brogdon. He's got so much supporting cast around him. He wouldn't have to be that guy. He'd have to be the guy that closes the game.
Brogdon surprised me.
He's like
Brogdon was an all-star in
Paul
Indiana.
George.
In the playoffs.
Would you take?
Did you know he got hurt? This is the other thing. He got hurt in the first game of the series.
You guys did say that.
He got hurt first game of the series on his shooting arm. He tore a tendon.
Why was he throwing threes up?
That's because they're stupid. Exactly.
The guy graduated from UVA.
Why wasn't he going to the basket? It's not that. It's going to Boston and playing.
Dude, the Reds called this top prospect up.
Oh wow.
He crushed a ball last night and he just hit his first homer today.
Oh wow.
They were talking about him. Yeah,
Nelly De La Cruz.
Yeah, they said just nasty.
He just hit like a 468-foot homer in his second day.
Wow.
2 for 4.
Wow.
3 base,
home run,
2
RBI.
RBIs. Yeah, dude.
Oh wow.
Second
All he
day.
needed was a single and a double.
Damn.
It was 4 more hits to get out of the cycle. He was 3 hits shy of the cycle.
He did the hard part. He did the hard part. He got the triple.
The triple is over.
Dude, he was only 3 hits.
Dude, he singled last night. He was this close to the cycle.
Shut up.
I'm kidding. I know you didn't say that.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
Oh, okay. I got one. Paul George. Would you trade him for Paul George?
No way.
Healthy Paul George.
No, he's not as good as Dame Lillard.
Not Dame Lillard.
I'm saying I'd trade
Jaylen
Jalen. I'd trade.
I'm
I'd
asking
trade for
about
him.
Jalen. I didn't
I'm
ask
saying I'd
for-
trade for him before I'd trade for Jeff George.
Yeah,
Paul George, rather. I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Jeff George.
But I'm saying you're
That
not
loser too.
You're not getting Dame Lillard. So would you take Paul George?
No.
Was basically
No. No way. Yeah, and he's injury prone. He gets hurt all the
This is
time.
the first road win for the Nuggets in NBA Finals history.
That's because it's the first time.
It's the
they've
first
been in
time,
the
first road
finals.
game. I know it took him forever.
How many years have they been around?
Oh God, they were in the ABA first.
Yeah.
So like in the 70s.
So that's Alex. Alex English
Dr.
was
J.
ABA.
Dr. J was ABA. The one right blue basketball.
Yeah.
Dr. J.
That's a
No, I'm
long
saying for
time
the
to not
Nuggets. For
win.
the Nuggets.
Yes,
Alex English was an NBA Nuggets
He
player,
was.
not an ABA.
Yeah, he was after that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So, but yeah, they've never been to the finals in either league.
I usually like Legler.
I do. He's good.
think
He's
so?
good. Yeah, he doesn't go over the top.
Yeah.
He doesn't. He does not take sides.
He gives us
yes,
a-
he
he
does.
gives
He's
his
a
opinion. He
big
gives
time
his-
Duke homer.
Let's hear what he says.
He's not a Duke.
Let's hear what he has to
He
say.
never talks about Duke.
Is that no good if we're hearing what Legler's saying on the broadcast?
Their overall offensive efficiency, that was just cooking coming into this series.
Cooking,
Cooking.
cooking, boys. Cooking.
Hardcore analysis.
Cooking.
He's cooking it up.
Of what I thought they were capable of. I just had a feeling after the way their coach challenged them that they were going to tie up some of those details. On
Just
both
coaching.
ends.
Good coaching.
Yeah. Everybody else
And he
in
did
your
it.
squad.
And remember, he did it. He did it in public and behind closed doors.
Well, we would assume.
We did no, because you asked me because he did it that way. You asked me if I would do it that
He
way.
deserves to be. So Murray got him started when I thought this was a critical stretch here at the start of the second half.
Murray was
When
cooking
they-
early.
this
He
is
was
just
cooking,
so rare.
cooking 'em up.
This is a set that you normally run for two guards for shooters, which is you set a ball screen, and I said a lot easier in my career, and then you get a screen. So now you set
Screen the screener.
and then they try to create space.
call it screening the
Run out
screener.
here and catch it. They're running this for a center, and you can see what that does to Miami defensively.
Yeah, right
Then
there.
that body gets all tied up here. You basically have two defenders now behind the screen. And you're
Yeah, that's a good
gonna
screen.
Try to do a nice job and recover out. Watch the pace at which Jokic shows this ball screen. It looks exactly like it when he's going to shoot the ball, and that is why, as a result.
What a shot fake. The slowest shot fake on earth. He fucking faked the guy out.
Yeah, but he said
Man came
it was
flying
the timing of the shot fake. It was like the
Plus,
emotion. Like he would.
his shot's
Now
so
does he
good.
look for
Yeah.
Gordon or does he
Yeah.
put this up?
He hit the lob.
He gets a lob.
The lob.
Right here. He's going to go through, and he knows on the backside it's just Jimmy Butler. You got Jimmy Butler back here. There's no way he's going to be able to go up there and contest.
No way.
He could have easily shot that basketball, but again, it's
Yep.
not selfishness. And then I just wanted to show this because we talk so much about the zone. Miami finally here, right down 15, late third. They're like, okay, we're going to start going zone, see if we can disrupt them. And this is what it looks like. Some nights it's a 2-2-1. Some nights it's a 1.
1-3-1.
Difference is this. If you remember last game,
Huh.
What did he just say?
1-3-1 defense.
Sometimes it's
2-3. Sometimes it's a 1-3-1.
Yeah.
Basketball, not moving it up. The most important place to get the ball against the zone is.
It's so weird to see zone in the NBA.
Right down here.
Yeah, really, right?
I know it's been here for a while now,
Yeah.
but
It's so easy to beat if you know what you're doing. Look at this. Look at this. The backdoor cut.
Yeah.
See how open he
they're
is?
both
But it's
about
not
The
LeBron.
guy's fucked. He doesn't know who to cover.
Yeah, because he's
Yeah.
flashy.
And if he leaves Cody Zeller alone on him, he's going to score.
Yeah, that's true.
7-foot Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Somebody's about to be open.
7-2
Zeller.
Joker.
Yeah.
Duncan Robinson is here. He's going to fly to the baseline. That means you hit Cutter
Right there. Look at
Oh, yeah.
the lefty. Lefty, my lefty.
Is that left?
That's lefty. He went left.
It looked like he went right.
No, he went left. No, he had his right. He switched
finished
to his
with the
left.
right, didn't
He
he?
finished with
Finished
the
with
left.
left.
The left off with the kiss. Bank was open.
He got a lot of credit for getting
Thanks for the breakdown there, Legs.
Legs doing his thing, Mr. Legla.
That tells me Denver going forward is going to have Jokic in a different spot if that zone comes into play. And
Miami's running out of tricks, boys and girls. Running out of tricks down there in South Beach. Anyway, thank you to Tim Legler for that bonus package. Bonus analysis. There's the, oh no.
Fully
More
buttoned.
buttons.
The
Fully
fully,
buttoned.
fully buttoned.
Fully buttoned.
Ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen, the
expulsion.
fully buttoned Eric
Let's see what he
Spoelstra.
says.
Can score in a lot of different ways.
He's trying to tell his team to keep it buttoned up.
Great screens or
Araya's got his batting average up to 403.
Marlins?
Just hitting 403.
That's nasty.
Yeah, the guy's filthy.
See what it looks like in July.
Not as filthy as this guy with the buttoned up fucking
He
polo.
looks like a joke. Just 2 full months.
Oh, I know.
Two buttons.
Who was the last guy to get close? Allrood?
Olerud?
Was he the last guy to get close to 400?
At key moments when the the moment's going to
I don't remember.
I feel like Ulrud, Larry Walker.
Some guy was like, ended up at like 366, but he was up around 390 all year.
losing the battle.
He ended up sinking at the
Ulrud
end a
was like
little
a
bit.
398 at one point or something.
Yeah.
Or-
Both those guys are elite level talent. At our best version, we find ways to overcome that, make it tough on them. And
Denver's just
Can Tyler
Denver is-
Hero
Denver's
impact
not
this
only
series?
not only is Denver better, they have a coach.
Can
They're
Tyler,
smart.
can Tyler
They
Hero
actually have a
impact
coach.
this series?
Play better. Just play the game the right way.
Yeah.
Tyler Hero can't impact this series, right?
No,
Even if he comes
he's
back.
been gone too long.
Kyle Harrow's in guard anybody.
The only thing it would affect would be the other players that were getting his minute aren't in rhythm
the
anymore.
shots the other guys are getting, he'll just get. That's
Yeah.
not going to change nothing. He doesn't guard a chair. They need defense. They need defense. They can't defend these guys.
He doesn't guard.
He doesn't.
So Tony Gwynn hit 394
Yeah,
in 1994.
Tony
Yeah.
Gwynn.
394. That's the closest. I
that's
think.
pretty.
That's the closest.
I thought Ulrud was really high too.
Nobody's hitting the 390s. I don't think.
I thought Ulrud had. I could be
Didn't somebody
wrong.
else hit 391?
Maybe. Let's see.
George Brett.
So Tony Gwynn 394.
George Brett hit close.
George Brett
before.
390.
That was
390.
before.
That was an 80.
That was before Gwen.
Ted Williams 388 and 57.
Oh Jesus.
Denver got all of those tonight. On both
Damn.
sides of the court, they got some second
George
and
Brett
third
was
innings that were
five
great. They gave
about
Miami
5
the
average
opportunity
hits
to
per
win.
week.
Did Wade Boggs ever get close?
Wade Boggs won a lot of batting times. He was usually between 350 and 370.
Yeah.
Like, he was ridiculous.
What's his lifetime average? Like 327 or something?
Well, he kind of tailed off at the end,
Yeah.
but I think he's still well over 320. Yeah.
Rod Carew hit 388 in 77. That's crazy.
Rod Carew, yeah, baby.
Larry Walker 379.
Yeah.
That was
Larry
in
Walker.
99.
It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous.
I remember we were going through Tony Gwynn's hits
Yeah.
per season one time.
Insane.
And we were just like, oh my God. That's ridiculous.
Dude, some of the averages he had across this whole season.
And just the number of hits.
Nuts.
Just the number of hits. It was like, doesn't he have the most hits in a
Did
season?
we say we were going to talk about football?
We were. We shut these assholes off.
Yeah, it's time.
Hey, that's.
Well, we
that's-
said we were going to start with football, and then we started
We
with
are.
the basketball game.
We were going
Talked
to.
for an hour.
Today, June 7th, we are 5 weeks from training camp, boys and girls.
Yes.
America's passion is coming back faster than you can say, I'll take that for $3.95. Anyway,
Is that how far we are from the Hall of Fame game? Or is that a few
that's
weeks
the
in?
start. No, that's
That's a
after.
few weeks in.
It's still a few weeks in. Yeah, it is. It's the first game, but it's a few weeks into training camp before it happens. And look, all three of our teams actually have reason for optimism. They're coming off the Super Bowl. They were right there. They should be back in that, knocking that on the door again. They were in the playoffs last year and actually won a game. And they brought in this tight end who's really good. Looks like a solid draft. I understand the Saquon thing. Well, he's going to get into that. But there's reason for optimism. My team missed the playoffs by one game last year and got rid of the worst fucking coach in the history of the sport. So by definition, they're going to be at least 3-4 games better.
There's two.
Two of them. That's right. No, Judge is still there.
Oh, yeah.
Judge is still there. Yeah.
Is he working on the offense?
No, he's special teams. So when they give up a kick return on the opening kickoff of the season,
You know it's going to
you know
happen.
what's going to happen.
You know it.
First fucking kick on
When they run a lateral play, you yank his ass off the field and say, why are you telling these guys to lateral?
God.
Oh, Statue of Liberty plays on special teams.
Statue of Liberty, like your life depended on it. Could you
Him aside. Him
Could you
aside.
imagine the QB meetings with Patricia and Judge in there?
Oh my
They're like,
God.
look,
Tic
you
tac
could do a
toe.
double Statue of Liberty, 3 laterals, and then boom, you hit the Baylor burner over the top. It'll work every time.
Coach the Baylor Burner.
We want you to throw
He's
the
injured.
ball.
He's not playing this week.
Okay, well,
Oh shit! Wait a minute.
He's like, well, we could throw to the tight ends. No, let's not be stupid.
Put him out there as a,
Let's
put him
not
out there
be
as a
stupid.
decoy.
Coach, they're open on every play. Exactly.
We're
Decoys.
Look, we're either throwing the ball to a man named no one, or we're running into the back of that offensive line.
That's right. Consistency, boys and girls.
That was
Consistency.
And you
That was
think that's
Patricia.
going to be the difference between
Yes, I do, because the Pats defense is actually going to be better. You were actually right about this. They have a top 5 defense this year. And
I like their
and
draft
the
pick.
guy that he's
Gonzalez.
talking about, the Baylor burner, who was a 6'2 and a half, 4'2 runner, who if Matt Patricia wasn't the coach last year, you'd have heard of him. Well, this guy O'Brien is going to get him involved early and often, and he's going to be the Pats' deep threat this year.
Well, but then
And
under,
we'll
but
see, we'll
also
see.
And
also underrated.
4'2 speed. There are about five guys that do
I
that.
still think it's a hard league to do it. I still think it's a hard division to do it in.
Okay, but here's another thing. Though.
They've beat-
what I
they're
think
gonna be
is
running
better than the
uphill in
Baylor
that division.
burner and kind of under the radar is Gesicki from Miami.
Yes, the tight end was another addition.
Because
He's
y'all
good in
didn't
the
do
red zone.
shit with
In
a
the red
tight
zone.
end last
No,
year.
and this guy O'Brien
So
also.
hopefully he's got a brain that goes, we have a good tight end and a good second.
And
tight
you have a
end.
1,000-yard rusher back there, so you can get the guy in the seam, and actually they'll look for it this time. So look, they're going to be better. I'm telling you right now. Don't be shocked.
Oh, yeah, but are they going to be better than third?
Yes, they are. They're going to finish at least in second.
I don't see that.
I don't care what you
Without
say.
DeAndre Hopkins.
Yep. Without him. With him, you're talking 14 wins. Maybe. With him.
God, you're
I'm
so.
saying-
Damn.
So that is.
Okay.
That's,
But here's
Sports
the thing.
Illustrated picked him.
But here's
Sports
the
Illustrated
thing.
picked him to win the division.
He's not typically somebody who
No.
bias
Usually.
on the positive
No.
side.
I don't.
So
Yeah, but
him
that doesn't
picking
mean
it-
that doesn't mean anything.
It
That
doesn't
just
mean
means-
he's right, but
Last
it
year,
makes me think.
last year they were a top 10 defense. They were 8-9 because they had the worst offense in the league. If
They
they're
were a
fifth-
top
if
6
they're
def-
middle,
they were
if they're
number 6
middle
last
of the
year.
pack, and this defense is going to be better, 11-12 wins.
So
Yeah, but I'm saying you still have to run uphill in your division.
Now I'm still saying as much as I loathe Belichick, the man can still coach,
But it's
and he's still the best
Miami-
coach in the division.
Miami's going to.
Miami's taking a step back.
Miami's taking a step back. They're going to be the one that shocks people.
Tua.
That's taking a
Tua.
step. Yeah, Tua's not reliable.
I'm
He's
scared.
one hit.
I'm scared for Tua.
He's To be honest,
I'm scared for the teams that have to
I
face
think that
Tua
whole
this year.
organization.
why
is
you
gonna
may
be
not have
scared
50
for
chance you won't see him at all.
Tua.
One hit.
I really hope he doesn't get
One
hurt.
hit. I hope he doesn't get hurt either. But I'm saying he may have that in the back of his head.
He might be tough enough not to think like that.
I hope he is. But I'm
But
saying
I
that
could-
may be in the back of it. There's a lot
That
of
would be in
things.
the back of my head.
And I think the division is overall better
Bills and Jets.
than last year.
I honestly, I think it might be.
I think the Bills are on the downside.
I think
Bills
it-
are going to come. I think it's the Jets and the Patriots.
I think it might be the hardest division in football.
It
this
will
year.
be. They're all going to beat each other up.
we thought it was last
NFC
year, but
East,
then the Pats fell in their
NFC
face.
East is tough.
Jets fell in their face.
But the
Well,
AFC
well,
East.
Jets did. The Pats were one out of game. The Pats were
Actually,
one game
the,
out of the playoffs.
The Jets
Nobody-
didn't fall on their face.
so
They just
the
didn't.
They were
Jets
not
won
even.
two.
No, the Jets were 7-10. They fell apart at the end of the year.
What, so 2 games.
They
out of the
started out
playoffs?
6-2, 7-2 actually, and they fell apart.
Yeah,
fell
but they didn't
apart.
have a quarterback.
I know,
what I'm
but with that clown, they started out 6-2.
Right.
When they lost
But
with the
You're
running
telling
back,
me, you're
the
telling
running
me
back.
that DeAndre Hopkins can give you.
I'm talking
3
without
more
him.
wins?
Without him, they're going to have 3 or 4
But
wins.
you
Easily.
were saying 14 wins, so let's say
If
it's
he,
11.
I said without him, 11 to 12 wins. With him, 14.
That's
one guy,
optimistic.
3 games. That's a lot for an old guy.
He's 31.
Right.
Randy Moss was 31.
Hey, he ain't no Randy Moss.
No, but but you know what he is? He is because in the last 10 years
He's not
he's
Randy
first
Moss.
in receptions, second
Hopkins
yards,
is not-
third in touchdowns.
not
He's the
Randy
best
Moss.
receiver in the league the last 10 years.
Not Randy
statistically
Moss.
speaking.
He is not
He's
Randy
the,
Moss.
He's the best receiver in the league overall the last 10 years. The
Not-
numbers back
Dude,
it
you
up.
wouldn't attribute 3 games to a guy with that talent
no, because he's played 7 games last year,
because he was suspended the
He was
first half of the
suspended.
year.
and then he was injured.
No, he wasn't.
He's been injured.
Last year he was suspended the first half of the season.
I don't know,
Then he
man, I'm
threw.
just
Then he
saying.
threw to the Sorley. He caught from
A running back.
Kyler
No,
Murray.
yeah.
Mick Sorley. Then another
Who's the other
journeyman.
guy? There's 3 of them. Yeah, who's the other guy? The quarterback.
Some old
Yeah, some
backup.
clown.
David Bland, I think.
I just
David Blaine.
Something Bland.
it was
I think it
bland.
was
The play was bland.
Some
the
David
name was
Bland.
I
This is
think his
Bland.
name was
All
Bland.
Bland.
Bo Bland. David.
Bo Bland.
Hold on.
Some Bull Bland
No,
character.
dude, he was on Hard Knocks.
I'm just saying that's a big leap. That's a big.
It's happened. Oh, really? How about this? Detroit went from 3-13 to 9-8. That's a
But,
big
but I'm
leap.
saying you're not going to say
That's a
that-
big leap.
How many games did the Jets get for getting Aaron Rodgers?
Aaron Rodgers is a fraud. If you're going to hitch your wagon to that, good luck. Go right ahead. That man's
I
a
disagree
loser.
with you
That
on
man's
that.
a fucking loser.
disagree
Okay,
on
he's
that.
lost He's lost the NFC title game 4 times, 3 times on his own fucking field. He's a fucking loser. He's a loser. Okay, he'd rather look bad and lose and look good and win.
I still think
That's why his interception. He will never take a chance. He'll never take a chance.
He's still good enough to help
He's
the
one
Jets
hit,
play
man.
good.
He's one hit. By the way, you know what the problem with the Jets is? Their offensive line. You mark my words. They don't have a left tackle. They didn't get one. This is still a problem.
Well, they're hoping that
I'm not
Mekhi,
saying-
they're,
Still a problem.
they're hoping that
Still a
Mekhi
problem.
Becton
I'm not
He's back from the
arguing
dead.
that. I'm
And that
just saying,
dumbass Segala, the coach, we're taking notes, we're taking receipts.
How many
They
wins?
fucking-
Okay,
They
okay.
lose 6 on their last seven.
Okay,
Are you taking receipts, coach? Hey, here's another loss. Take that receipt.
Okay,
How about this receipt, coach? There's
Bottom
3
line
losses in a row.
Bottom line it. How many wins for the Jets this year?
I think they have 10 wins.
I think they're 11 and 12. So I think it's them and the Patriots, 1 and 2 in that division. Buffalo's third, Miami's last.
Ooh.
Yeah, 10 is conservative for the Jets.
So
I think the Jets are going to
Because
have
the
12
Jets had
wins.
7 wins.
'Cause their defense is
without
elite.
a quarterback.
Their defense
Okay,
is
you
elite.
just made the point.
They have a great running
So
back.
you're
If that
giving
kid's
them
a-
3 wins for adding Aaron Rodgers, and so you're giving the Patriots 3 wins for adding DeAndre Hopkins, who
They don't even
gonna
have
add, by the way.
no. Without him, they're 11, 12. With him, you're talking 6 more, 14. Without him, they're 11 or 12 wins.
11 wins.
11 or 12 without him. That's
So
3
14
wins.
wins is 3 wins. That's what
That's
I
3
just
more.
said.
Yeah. If we get him into the I said 11 or 12. So 3 to 2.
Well, let's just say 3 so we can do some easy math. Like,
because 2 is
Yeah, 2 is
difficult.
tough.
2 is tough. He's right about this.
Jesus.
I mean, we want to go with 2? No.
You want me to count 3 at a time?
I want to count 2. You want to count 2 when I can count 3? What are you, crazy?
But I'm just saying, like, you're giving the same credit basically to DeAndre Hopkins as you would to Aaron
No, the
Rodgers.
Patriots are going to be so much better because their play calling is going to be so much
Okay,
better.
I see what point you're making now.
Yeah.
I still don't trust
You're saying
Segala.
Rodgers is worth more than Hopkins.
I'm not
I don't
putting.
know.
No, I think they're going to have 12.
I think, that makes sense. just
If the
because-
Jets have 12 wins, that's 5 more wins. That's a lot. They'd be 12, and I think they're going to win 12 games.
So, but the Jets didn't just add Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, they did.
They've added other receivers.
Now, that clown who's what's washed up. What's his name? The old dude who used to be
Randall.
No,
Not Randall.
Not
No,
Randall. No, Alan Lazard. That's
Not him. No. His old his binky. What's his name there? He's old. He's a slot
Randall,
receiver.
Wasn't Randall
Randall
Cobb?
Cobb is who
Randall
we're talking
Cobb.
about.
That's what I
Yeah.
just
He's a
said.
bomb. I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry.
Randall Cobb. You're like, no.
The kid from Kansas City.
Not Randall Cobb. Who's his old iron horse?
That guy.
Who's his old sidekick? Randall Cobb.
No, it's Cobb Randall.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I think he gets them 12 wins. The Patriots are 11 or 12
what
wins.
about the rece-
if they
back
get
to-
him, he's 2 more.
Go back to the receiving core.
Yeah.
McCole Hardman.
Schuster, fucking the tight end.
McCole Hardman. That's a pickup
For who?
For the Jets.
for the Jets.
Yeah, he's good.
He's a slot.
Yeah, he's solid.
I don't know. I'm just.
So I agree that a quarterback is worth more than a wide receiver.
Well, Mac Jones is going to be exponentially better this year too. He's
So-
going to be exponentially
everything
better.
for
So
the
here's
Patriots
so
is
here's
just
the
gonna be
thing.
better.
So here's the
They,
thing.
if
gonna-
they won 8 games with those 2 boobs,
Everything
they won
is gonna
8
be-
games in that division with
Every
those 2
single
boobs.
thing is gonna get better.
They won 8 games in that division with those 2 idiots. You get rid of those 2 idiots, and you bring in a seasoned guy who's got a reputation of being a winner, and then by the way, your quarterback made the Pro Bowl as a
I
rookie.
have to say, I don't like
They
Bill
stunted
O'Brien.
his
They
growth.
were
I don't like Bill
They were
O'Brien.
still
Yeah, go look at him
coaching.
at fucking Alabama, and when he was the Pats coordinator the first time, he was way better. Their offense was way
here's
better.
something that could hurt the Pats.
They're still being
Bill
coached by
O'Brien
the
traded
same coach.
Hopkins away.
They've already talked about this.
So what?
Yeah,
They've
what
already
was that
talked
all
about this.
They're not
Why
getting.
did he
They
do
said
that?
said that no, they had their differences, but he had his most productive years with him.
Right,
That's
but
a
then
fact.
he didn't like him anymore, and he sent him.
Yeah.
They're not getting. They're not getting him.
You don't know what they're gonna do.
They're not
First of all, they have the most money to get him. They have the best owner, and supposedly they have the best coach.
The best.
Yeah,
Like
the owner is the best.
How
That
do you
team-
quantify that one?
6
the
Super Bowls.
best? I like him a lot.
I'll go with the 6 Super Bowls.
last 20 years.
The last
I like
20
him a
years,
lot.
man. I don't know. How about a generation?
Outside of this,
How about a
20 years,
generation? Let me go with that last 20 years.
happy
How about
ending he
you?
gave
I'll tell you
me.
what. How about that last 20 years? Those last 20 years.
That's the sayonara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
9 Super Bowls, 6 of them wins. Yeah. That guy. That guy who demolished that
Thousands
fucking
of
urinal in the
machine
stadium
drums.
and built a state-of-the-art stadium. He bought the team for $175 million. Now it's worth over $6 billion.
Yeah.
I'd say the man's good at business, boys and girls. $175 million to $6.2 billion.
Becoming a
boys and
love
girls.
fest.
It is.
Let's change the
So
subject.
good.
Let's go to you. Let's talk about your love fest. Let's talk about Matt Patricia. So how many wins is Matt going to
I don't
be
give a
for this
shit.
year?
How many wins does he cost
How many
you?
does that because he
What
cost you?
what was Dwight Schrute to Michael Scott? Assistant 2.
The assistant too.
That is what Matt Patricia is. The assistant 2 the regional manager.
No,
That's
seriously,
his
what
position.
is his title?
What is
I don't.
it?
It was like the special counselor of linebackers.
No,
That man
way.
should not be a special counsel for anything.
We need a.
Yeah, condiments is the fucking special
No,
counsel.
I mean I love my.
You know, we should get some secret sauce back here with the goddamn dip. That'd be good. That's what you should be a special counsel for. Not anything involving a football team.
Please don't say Matt Patricia and secret sauce. That's disgusting.
No, he's asking for the secret
No, I
sauce.
just don't put it in the same
Special
sentence.
assistant, secret, these condiments.
Senior defensive assistant.
That's what I said. That's
That's right.
he's the fucking
so fucked.
assistant to the assistant.
How many losses are you going to
He
have?
brings
because of this
over
asshole?
25 years of experience,
Yeah, thanks to Bill Belichick.
including 20 working with.
What are you reading?
You know who?
What are you reading? Like straight from his autobiography? Like what is this?
His wife wrote it.
His wife wrote it. His mom wrote it.
His mom wrote
No, the Eagles wrote it. The Eagles wrote it.
Yeah.
All right, write something up real nice so it doesn't look like we're idiots.
I know this is over the top.
Come on, let's hear his whole history.
Okay, and if the Eagles' defense is historically good,
They were last year.
They're
They're
gonna
not going
be
to
this
match
year,
that.
too.
This guy's going to be worse. This guy's
No.
going to hurt you.
we got
Okay.
younger.
This guy's
We got
gonna-
younger.
This guy's going to hurt you.
N'Kobe Dean is going to be
This
a
man
beast.
should not be on
Listen
your
to this.
premises.
N'Kobe Dean
Listen
is
to
going to
this.
be a beast.
This dude should
Matt Patricia cannot derail that.
Prior
defense.
to joining the Eagles, Patricia spent 2 years as the New England Patriots senior football advisor. He also took on the role of offensive line coach during the 2022 season.
How'd that work out?
Under his direction, the Patriots' offensive line helped Ramondre Stevenson rank 6th among NFL running backs in yards per carry. Ooh, he did some good.
What did he do last year?
How about that passing attack? How about that red zone efficiency? I don't see him talking about that, do they?
They're saying his defense was pretty good when he was in Detroit.
No, it wasn't. There was nothing good about Detroit.
8th in passing defense.
They were pretty good.
They were 8th in passing. You know why? Because everybody was running all the way down the field.
They were ranked 4th in sacks per attempt.
Because you know why? They were always behind. Oh, my
I
God.
wish they talked more about his offensive coaching.
You know,
There's
that's
nothing to
not-
talk
not-
about.
Yeah, that's not.
There's nothing to talk about. Wait, I'll find it
fine with
He
somewhere.
led Mac Jones to his worst season
Worst
in
season.
2 years.
No, not two, his entire life.
I'm good with him as the assistant to the assistant.
He is a
Whatever.
senior defensive assistant. He's putting game plans in.
Yes,
He
he is.
is.
Detroit
He
Lions.
is
baby.
breaking down film.
Detroit
He's an
Lions
assistant
defense.
to the
This
assistant.
idiot is breaking down.
Come on, guy. He's the assistant to the assistant. Get
Yeah,
outta
the film
here.
guy.
You know what? I can see him going to Jalen Hurts and being like, "Hey, man, I just wanted to talk to you. I had a lot of good days with
Okay.
Mac Jones last year. I got some real good tips for you. Playing the QB position. Hey, look,
No,
you
you're
saw
talking to me about offense.
you saw what I did. No, I think he's gonna step into the offensive role.
Shut up. Shut up.
How do you keep
how
25
do you
years of
figure
experience away from your offense?
That's true. It's like you're cheating the
Because he
team.
doesn't
Yeah.
have 25 years of offensive experience.
Oh, it's offensive.
He's
No,
got
I
25
mean-
years of experience.
His whole
Yeah,
coaching
just his
resume
beard
is
is offensive, but-
It's offensive.
I know you're Matt
He's
Patricia
got
haters,
to-
and I'm a Matt Patricia hater as well. But this is what I'm going to say.
He
You have a guy on
destroyed.
your staff that has head coaching
Don't say
on
it.
his
Don't
resume.
say I was a head coach. That's
and
because he was Bill
defensive
Belichick's
coordinator on his resume.
butt plug.
And he does defense. So
He
okay,
does
and he's
defense.
not even. And he's not.
He
and
does defense.
He does defense, but he just spent the last year sucking as an offensive coach.
Of course.
He was never good at defense
So
either.
he was so good at defense that they switched him to offense.
But they didn't switch him to offense. They hired him for offense because they already had a defensive coordinator.
That's the best way to put it.
Right?
They already had.
They were
a
like, "Look,
defensive
dude,
coordinator."
you used to be
So good at defense, it's almost unfair. You know what we're gonna do? You're gonna make some competition.
So, like,
We're gonna
this
keep
is-
the rep.
this
We're
is
gonna
a
move the
no-win.
offense.
gotta be good at offense.
This is a no-win conversation because
It's true.
if the Eagles are good on defense next year, you can always say, well,
We'll say that
And he has no input. Thank
then,
God.
then you'll be like,
And he has
oh,
no input. Thank
what
God.
was he,
But if
the
they
assistant?
slip-
No. If that happens, then I'll say the Eagles were smart and they kept him away.
Kept
Like
him
you
away,
said.
like you said.
Right, that's why I'm
He's
saying
the
there's no
assistant
point
to
in-
the assistant.
There's no point in discussing it because there's no win.
But you
It's a
agree
no-win
with that,
argument.
too.
And if they
You agree with that,
nosedive,
too,
we know exactly.
Like, of
why.
course.
You agree that he's not going to come in and help them.
Well, I
you
hope
agree
not.
that the Eagles
You're
are
praying. You're praying. You're right. He's the assistant to the assistant.
Yeah.
That means he goes and gets the water. He goes and gets the donuts.
They're
and
going to
the
be like,
coffee.
hey, Patty Matt,
Yeah.
look, I knew your uncle. He was a great guy. That's why you're here.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up and learn how it's done.
Can
Thanks
you
for
give me
coming.
a 3-ring binder?
And by the way, coffee, 2 sugars,
Go.
And then he's going to see Jalen.
and a Danish.
Then he's going to see Jalen Hurts in the bathroom, and he's going to be like, Jalen, look, they won't let me talk to you, but I'm telling you, I got tons of plays.
Get out of here.
I got.
Shut
believe
up.
me,
This
the
is
drills I
BS.
use. The drills
Most
I
of
use.
them I drew up in the toilet. Hey, look, we're in the toilet.
Look,
Okay.
hey, me, Judge, and Mac Jones last year, man. Man.
Better question for you
It
then.
was magical.
Do the Eagles win the NFC East next year?
Yes,
I think they do on talent. Yeah.
hell yeah.
But there is the Matt Patricia.
So what the
factor.
hell are you talking about? Like, he's not knocking.
I'm just
out
saying,
that.
if they lose, we're gonna know why.
No, I agree.
Yeah,
This is a fun argument.
for you all.
I think he hurt you.
Well, because it's a fun
It's
argument.
because you
if
hate
it
Patricia.
actually-
I hate Patricia
No.
too. But
It's a
If
fun
they
argument.
keep him away, like you said, they can go to the Super Bowl again.
But
if that motherfucker is anywhere near a videotape, if he's anywhere near a chalkboard, if he's anywhere near,
If he
Here's
gets
how we'll
anywhere-
know.
You're in trouble.
No, here's how
You're
we'll
in
know.
trouble.
don't let him anywhere near
Don't let
the
him anywhere near the
deflating
nothing.
needle.
If
of
he's
the
in
football.
if he's in a meeting, like a meeting, like a QB meeting or a defensive backs meeting, you're in trouble.
Don't let him anywhere near
Don't let
football.
anywhere
with
near
a-
football
with a pump.
operations.
No,
To
here's
deflate the
how we
football.
know
He
if
gets
it's
the
happening.
coffee and the donuts.
Here's how we know
That's
if it's
what he
happening.
does.
Here's how we know if it's happening. They'll be on Sunday Night Football or Monday Night Football, and a piece will be done about Matt Patricia and what he's brought to the table. You know how they do like a little spotlight piece?
You'll throw up in your mouth.
If that happens, we
He'll be on
know.
suicide watch.
We know he's having an impact.
You know what this really is?
Oh,
This is-
you'll shit your pants.
This
in bed as you
is
say
this
that.
is Bill Belichick's.
Mark my words, though.
This is Bill Belichick's evil genius plan.
He's not. He's a dumbass.
He gave Patricia a camcorder and a
The
VHS
fact that he
tape.
brought this imbecile back.
Go
The
video.
fact that he
flip
brought
this-
this
and
info
flip
back
his
is
role.
rule. Everybody, it wasn't he was garbage.
So he's like,
when he was here.
Potentially one of the worst moves by
Ever.
one of the best coaches
Yeah,
ever.
Bill
Camcorder.
Belichick. If it was anybody but him, he would have been fired.
So
if
he's
anybody
got-
else, that guy would have been
Here it
fired
is,
for
here
that.
it is. Giving away Brady, number one.
Letting him
and
walk.
then number two,
Bring
letting,
back Matt
letting
Patricia.
Joe
But
Judge
Brady
and
was
Matt
done.
Patricia
He-
run
Yeah, he won the
times.
Super Bowl the next year.
done.
So done.
Yeah, what did he do the year
43?
after that and the year after that?
The year after that, he led the NFL in touchdowns
Well,
and
one
yards.
year, one year. It
No,
was
2
one
years.
year.
2 years.
Letting
2 years.
him
2
go,
years.
worst mistake ever.
Ever.
Second
Ever.
biggest mistake ever.
Oh, it was a
turning your
mistake.
offense over to
But-
Joe Judge and Matt Patricia.
Yes.
Easily. second.
Easily. Third,
I'm not
N'Keal
saying that's
Harry.
good.
Drafting N'Keal Harry instead of DK Metcalf, AJ Brown, and Debo Samuel. That's fucking madness.
I agree.
You should fucking be fired forever for that. That's
That's
fucking
stupid.
goodbye.
That's
Bill
stupid.
Belichick.
We missed. The Eagles have missed on receivers too.
There was 3 of them.
No, I know.
Pick one. There was.
Right.
They all went after him.
I mean, we've
they
missed
all
on
went after
receivers.
N'Keal Harry.
We've-
They're all
we've
the
missed
fucking.
on-
They're all in the playoffs.
You
N'Keal
always
Harry
miss-
is a
you can-
fucking bag of groceries
but you
right
can
now.
miss on a receiver easy.
3 of them.
Yes.
No. 1 maybe.
Yes.
All 3. No.
But I'm
No,
saying
no,
the way
no.
you miss is you draft the wrong one.
No. Anyone who saw highlight tapes of these 4 would never put N'Keal Harry on the level of these other.
No, I'm not saying that. But what
They're
I'm
not in the
saying
same
is you can
stratosphere.
miss on a receiver. It happens.
He 3 times in the same draft.
They didn't draft 3 receivers.
They had 3 different guys they could have picked.
Yes. But I'm
They
saying
took a guy
I'm not
that wasn't
arguing
anywhere
that was
near.
the best pick. What I'm saying
I'm
is
saying there
it
was
happens.
the only wrong answer was that dickhead. You could have picked any one of the
No,
other
I
3,
know. I'm
and you'd
saying
have been
that's what I'm
good.
saying, but I'm saying it
and Tom
happens.
Brady's probably still here. Okay, there's no fucking way. No fucking way.
But I'm saying it happens. It does.
It's not the only time he's missed. Rob Gronkowski retires. He drafts 2 tight ends in that draft. Neither one of them lasted 2 years in the league.
I'm not arguing that.
He's
just
done
saying
it
it
so many times. There's more. There's so much more he's missed on. He should not be the GM of this team.
How many?
Tom Brady was the reason he could get away with all this shit. Tom Brady was the reason he could get away with all this shit. That was why. The second Tom Brady left, all his decisions went to fucking shit. Every last one of them. He couldn't do anything right. He still can't do anything right. Okay? The first thing he did right was he brought back Bill O'Brien.
Okay, so he can't do anything right, but you think that they're going to win their division?
I
Finish
think
second
Matt
in the
Patricia
toughest
cost this team at least 3 games last year.
Okay,
At least.
but-
And I can tell you what 3 they were.
But I'm
too.
saying you're saying this guy is no good, but without Tom Brady, they've got him back to.
I'm
winning
saying
this
they've got a
AFC
guy.
East, in your opinion,
They've got Bill O'Brien, who is a legit offensive coordinator. Look at that guy's
Where
career.
was he at Alabama?
Alabama, and that offense was every year. Fucking, he was,
Was he
number
there with,
1.
was he there with Mac Jones?
Yes, he was. They have a relationship. Okay, they were coached before. They got a rapport. They trust
good
him.
news.
That's
I
good
get
news.
it, I
for
get
them.
it. But what I'm saying is,
That's everything
think
as a
about what I'm
quarterback.
asking you.
You got to
What
have
are you
that
asking?
dude.
I just said it.
What?
So
I
your
still think
argument
Bill
is-
Belichick is better than every
Your
coach in the
argument
division.
is like he's a bad GM, but at the
He's a bad
same
GM.
time, you're going to argue that you're going to win your division.
Yes, I am, because this
How do
year,
bad GMs win divisions?
first of all, drafting Mac Jones was a no-brainer.
Was it?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I'll tell you
See, I
why it
still don't
was.
trust
Because
him.
Tom Brady was gone, and the guy's already made a Pro
But
Bowl.
that's what I'm
No, I
saying.
know.
He's only been playing 2 years, and
He
1
was
year
a-
this dickhead.
He was a Pro Bowl because like 2 people dropped out.
Okay.
Still had a good year.
Okay.
He was second
Let me-
to Rookie
let
of
me
the
ask
Year.
you another-
He was second to
Let me
Jamar
ask you another
Chase.
question.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to
He's
shit
a,
on
Rookie of
him.
the Year.
wait.
But I
He's
still
a
don't
bad
trust him
GM,
yet.
but they have a top 6 defense.
They have he knows defense. The one thing he's good at. He's not.
He's saying he knows how to coach. He just
Yeah,
doesn't
I'm saying he's a
know.
better. He's a
No,
human
we're
coach.
talking about
but
the
he's-
GM.
What?
We're talking about the use of the bad GM.
Belichick
He knows
is
defense. He doesn't miss on defense. I'm talking about the offensive side of the ball. He doesn't usually miss on defensive guys. He misses on offense all the time. He misses all the time. It's ridiculous. All the guys he missed
There's
out
this
on.
guy. Boop.
De La Cruz.
He gets the third.
This
in, like,
was his
10 seconds.
second game,
Yeah. He came up
he's-
last night. Look,
and he hit a home run last night too.
no, he hit a ball like.
He was pretty close to the cycle right here.
So he hit a ball like at his.
Well, the
chest.
triple's the hardest one to get.
It is.
So
Well, thanks for making my point from last time.
Dude, once he singled.
I just said I didn't see. I'm,
Once he singled, I knew he was 3 hits from the cycle. Look, he gets from home
You're
to.
just being a dick, right?
He gets from.
You are.
You
Why?
are.
10 seconds.
That was a dick.
10 seconds. From home to third in 10 seconds.
Noah Syndergaard.
Is that fast?
That's Thor.
Is that Thor? That's Thor.
No, he meant the 10 seconds from home to
Is
third.
that fast or slow?
10 seconds?
From home to third? That's not fast, is it?
It's fast as fuck.
10 seconds? That's not a 100-yard dash.
No.
what do you
Around
mean it's not
first,
100
second,
yards?
eighth.
Oh, all
Yeah,
the way
yeah,
up.
not
He
the-
went
yeah.
from home to third.
No. I thought he went from third to home, is what it sounded like. I said from third base to home. That's what I thought I
On a
heard.
triple?
90.
I didn't see the play.
I thought he ran the wrong way.
No, I thought he was on.
He hit the ball and ran right to third base.
No, I thought he
10
was.
seconds.
I would have got that. I would have got
When
that.
I turned, he was on third base. That's the first thing I saw. So I'm like, how fast is it from third to home? And you went 10 seconds. I'm like, that's fast?
He didn't
like,
go
third
from
to-
third to home. He went from home to third.
I know. Now
90
I know
feet-
that.
90
When
feet
I
in 10
turned and
seconds,
looked,
90
he was
feet
on
in
third
10
base. So
seconds.
I thought, because I didn't see the play. When I turned, he was already at third base. So I thought that's where he started from. I didn't see the whole play.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say to you. That's why I asked the question.
We saw him stroke a line drive right into the outfield.
You did. When I turned, I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, you saw it, and you were like,
Third base.
this is his second game?
Yeah, you did. He was running around first.
It was,
Tommy's
it was right after he hit it.
Yeah,
But then I
Tommy's
asked you,
right.
what's third base to home? And you said 10 seconds.
No.
No, then you said, no, from first. Oh, that made, when you said it that way, it made sense. I asked the question, with third to home? And you said 10 seconds. I'm like, that's fast.
All right.
Third to home.
We're going to go back and watch this.
Yes, we
All
are.
right. What else do we got on
Yes,
football?
we are.
What else we got on football?
Well, the Giants. We haven't talked about the Giants. So, look, they added the tight end Waller.
Waller.
He's good. He's talented. He's big. He's
They
fast.
added 5 kind of like middle-of-the-road receivers.
Better than last year.
Better than last year, but yeah.
Well, that's
But I
not
mean,
hard.
come on.
Hey, who's the dude who's a solid
Never
three?
was saying much.
Who's the-
Slayton.
Slayton. He's a solid three.
Slayton is a solid. No, he's a good 3.
He's a good three.
Good 3.
I'll give you that. Because
Slayton's a
he
good
almost he came close to 1,000 yards, didn't he? He didn't get there. But was it like 800 or something?
I don't think so. No.
I'll look that up. Anyway, he was
Could be
decent.
wrong.
He was decent. I thought.
No, he was. I mean,
was.
he wasn't meant to be their number 1, and he was.
No, that's why I said he's a
number 1.
solid three.
But so they're going in with Isaiah Hodgins,
Yeah.
who they picked up off Buffalo's practice squad last year, and he turned into like their top receiver.
Yeah.
Because he had to catch the ball. They were
No,
throwing
but he
it at him.
no.
But he was able to catch
No,
it.
but he's-
It's one thing to have him throw it.
What I'm
it's another
saying
to
is,
catch it.
like, he was the only person to catch it. It's not like
No,
that.
Slayton-
But at
still
least
out
he
there.
caught it.
Dude, Richie James had a ton of catches.
Come on,
last year.
yeah, I know.
Did you ever
They
see
had
Ben
to
Watson?
throw it to him.
Did you ever
It's not
see
'cause they
Ben
wanted
Watson?
to.
For the Patriots, the tight end for the Patriots? It's
Yeah.
fucking stone hands. Fucking
But they had to.
fucking
What I'm saying
stone
is
hands.
they
Like,
had to
don't
get the
throw it to
target.
stone hands. Remember,
But those aren't the people that
do you
you
remember,
want to get targets.
Did you ever see the movie
They were
Necessary
the only
Roughness?
people out there.
That's what I'm saying.
But you still,
say
but there are
what-
guys
They
that
still had to make
You
the
got to be able to
catches.
catch the ball.
Well, sure, if it hits you in the hand, you.
And what I'm saying is, there are guys that they don't catch it. They
No,
drop
I'm
it.
agreeing. Now. I'm just
That's
saying.
what I'm saying.
But I'm
It's
saying
like,
you can't be like.
He's devalidating the stats.
But you can't go and be
You
like.
still got to catch it.
You can't
I've
go
seen
and be
too many
like,
guys that were wide open and dropping
Isaiah
the ball.
Hodgins, 700 yards.
Nikhil Harry.
Destroyed it. He
Well,
was
he
the
couldn't get up, he
number
couldn't win a
one
route.
option. 700 yards.
They don't.
They didn't have a
I don't
number
think
one
he's a
option.
number one.
No, but no, he's not.
I think he's a solid 3.
He's not even a solid 3.
He's a solid 3.
He didn't have 700 yards either.
Isaiah Hodgins?
Yeah.
He had like 600 yards.
No.
700 yards, yeah.
In 5 games? How many games did he play for them?
It was more than 5 games.
Yeah?
I'm going to find out right now.
I'm saying they also picked up like Paris. Was it Paris Brown from the Colts?
How the fuck would I? Who's Paris Brown?
Paris something?
Is he a receiver?
He was a receiver on the Colts.
Paris Hilton?
No. What is it?
Perez?
hell you-
Perez Hilton?
Perez.
Paris Campbell. Paris
That's
Campbell.
not that funny. But
Paris Campbell.
Paris Campbell. All right. Paris Hilton.
Still unknown.
Still no.
Jamison Crowder, who you were drooling over that.
Great pick.
Oh
That's a
man,
great
they picked
pickup
up
for
Jamison
them.
Crowder.
That's amazing.
They
That's
got
a
like
slot
10
receiver.
slot receivers.
He's a slot. He's their best.
No, he's
slot
not.
receiver out of all those guys.
Wandale Robinson could be their best. He got hurt last year.
Okay. Well, let's get on the field.
Dude,
We'll
Sterling
see it.
Shepard is a slot receiver.
Sterling,
I think he's
all
better
those
than
guys
Jamison
are done. No.
Jeff Smith. Khalil Pimpleton.
It's like you have 400 receivers, and not all of their stats together would be one good receiver.
That's why I'm a little worried about it.
They're going to be they're going to be better, dude. Like Waller automatically makes them better.
Yeah.
That's who should really be in the Hopkins game.
Oh my God, you killed
Is the
me.
Giants?
But they don't have any money to get Hopkins.
Khalil Pimpleton.
They're out of money.
That's
Khalil
who should be in
Pimpleton.
the. That's who should figure.
I
it
don't
out
think they have
somehow.
the salary to do it.
Pimpleton.
It wouldn't even matter anyway.
That's Simpleton Pimpleton.
You know, I mean, I don't know if they can. They would still be.
I just want to see how much of a difference it makes to see Daniel Jones in the same
So
offense
I still
2
think
years in a row.
I still think the Giants are going to be second place.
I think Dallas is going to drop.
You think so?
Yeah, I think Dallas is going to drop.
I just have a weird feeling
Dallas
about that.
gonna
Like,
go split.
If the Giants are in second,
Dallas
I love
gonna
that.
go
I just have this weird feeling about
Because
like.
McCarty's not McCarty.
Yeah.
This is not.
I
this
think
is not
this
good.
is-
for Dallas.
You think that's
They're
falling?
gonna go
I
split.
think it's. I feel
Dude,
like
but
it's a.
Dallas,
They're gonna go split.
I feel like
should've-
McCarthy calling the plays is a turd sandwich.
Dallas had a shot last year. They were beating the Niners,
Yeah.
They were.
and what's his face blew it.
What, they would have played. Would they beat the Eagles?
I think they had a chance to beat the Eagles.
Get outta here.
I think they did.
If
They're-
San Fran didn't lose Purdy, that
Dallas is
I had a
deep.
dream I had
Dallas'
a Dallas
defense.
jersey on, a Cowboys jersey.
Oh man, what happened?
So-
Why
It
do
was
you
a
have these
nightmare.
nightmares about wearing the other?
That's real kinky, Joel. Real
Yeah.
kinky.
Yeah.
You were wearing just the Dallas Cowboys jersey. That's
No, I had pants on and shoes and
Okay, thank you for
underwear.
clarifying.
I mean, I didn't check in my dream if I was wearing underwear.
thought
I
it was
just
getting
assumed.
weird there for a minute. You were just like laying in bed with a Dallas Cowboys.
I have no idea how we got on this at all.
He said he had a dream wearing nothing but a Dallas Cowboys
I didn't
jersey.
say nothing, but you added nothing but.
You didn't say that.
He was
No.
literally laying in bed like, he was in a rom-com
Nothing but a
with nothing but a Dallas
short Dallas jersey.
My-
A very short Dallas jersey.
My
man.
It
Dallas
was way up my
Mavericks
thigh.
bathrobe that's cut off
feel it
at
in my
about
palms.
5.
Let the boy watch.
I can feel it on my plum.
Let him
Okay.
watch.
All right.
Glistening.
I can't.
A silly blue. What was a shoe blue?
So anyways,
The bluish hue.
so we think Dallas is nosediving or what?
I
do you
don't,
think?
I don't know about that. I think
You chuck McCarthy and Dak?
Dak is better than he's played, and I think
Of course he is.
I think somebody can help him get better, but
It's not Mike McCarthy.
probably
It's
not
like-
Mike McCarthy.
I think
Well, hold on. They got rid of their offensive
They brought in
coordinator.
Jalen Brown
I don't
to
think
help him
they-
with turnovers.
Who'd they bring in as their OC?
They brought in Matt Patricia.
No, they fired their OC. Remember, he went somewhere else.
No, yeah,
San Diego.
Kellen Moore. San
I
Diego.
mean, Chargers.
But they
Chargers.
had a no, yeah, they had like
They want Herbert to get that.
or Los Angeles. I
Where
said
they
San
went.
Diego.
Chargers. Los Angeles
Yeah.
Chargers. Yeah.
Because look at his offense. It's like
They were ranked high.
They
were
great
ranked high.
offensive
I know,
production.
but Dak has
With Dak.
regressed in there.
I don't think Dak's turnovers were the problem last year. He had a
Yeah, I mean,
So,
career high
so
in
you're
turnovers.
saying you can't put that on the coach?
I don't think it was the
maybe-
offensive
maybe
coordinator's
some.
fault. I think it was Dak trying to improvise.
Well, he came back. He came back after injury, right? That was after injury for Dak, right?
It was 2 years. He
I
played
just showed a
last year,
clip
too.
of American Gladiators.
Yeah, they were doing.
Well, their offensive line isn't what it was. Either.
no, that's true.
Yeah.
Elliott's not what he was.
Yeah. Definitely not.
They lost what's his name to Cleveland. They didn't the receiver.
Yeah, Amari
They
Cooper.
didn't, it was 1,000
That
yard.
hurt.
Amani Toomer.
Who did
no
Zeke go
Amari?
to?
What is it? Amari what? Cooper.
Amari Cooper.
Yeah, that
Amani
was
Where
Toomer.
did
Amani
Zeke go?
Toomer.
Who did the Eagles get? Running back.
Oh shit! Who did we sign?
Did they pick somebody up?
From San Francisco? Not from Seattle. Rashad Penny.
Rashad Penny.
He had a good year last year, didn't he?
Yeah, he's a bigger back. But what they really did is say like we're not going to give you $12 million, Miles. You know, and they let him walk.
I think that was the right decision.
Yeah, I mean we have Gainwell. We have Gainwell. We have Penny.
But didn't you draft a back too? Or no?
No, we didn't draft a back.
They should have drafted a back.
I don't know. Penny. I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, I understand not
That
wanting to pay
offensive line,
Miles
I think.
Sanders.
That offensive line, I think anybody.
So
can.
Miles Sanders was asking for Saquon Barkley money.
He was asking for 12.
That's
Saquon's
basi-
asking for 14.
Who had more? Well, he was 1,300 yards. Saquon. How did Miles do? He was 1,000 yards, wasn't he?
I think he was like 1,200 something.
Yeah, they were close.
If I had to put a number on it, I'd say 1,245.
I don't know
but I could
why.
be dead wrong.
I don't know
so.
why I look at that offense and I think a lot of that was system based.
Yeah,
Blocking
no.
scheme.
Like Boston Scott, those guys all have roles. All of those running backs have roles in the Eagles. Like
So yeah, Miles Sanders was 12. They were comparable.
Damn,
1269,
1,300.
almost
1269.
5 yards a carry and 11 touchdowns.
yeah.
Then Jalen Hurts 760, and he had 13 touchdowns.
So that's the
rushing.
other thing about the
See, I
running
think
game.
part of that is that offensive line. Saquon's not running behind a line like that.
No,
He's not.
and he doesn't have Jalen Hurts, even though
Danny Jones
is.
And there's
It's a
no
dual threat.
there's no AJ Brown and Devonta Smith on the
No,
outside.
nothing.
Nothing
Yeah.
like
There was
that.
no tight end.
Nope.
Yeah.
Shit,
no wide
the
receiver.
tight end had 700 yards. For Christ's sake, I mean, yeah, Philly has weapons.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, he won't have that this year. But for whatever reason, everybody's swearing off Goddard in fantasy.
really?
Dallas
Yeah.
Goddard.
Yeah.
Boy,
I don't know. I mean, maybe just has
Is
those
he
targets. No,
He's a little up and down, isn't he?
he can be from game to game.
he had 55 catches.
Yeah.
He only had 3
There's
touchdowns.
no Travis Kelsey.
No, he's not Kelsey.
Can't expect that.
Kelsey is their number one. He's
Yeah.
your AJ Brown.
Yeah.
So Kelsey was one.
What if
Schuster
what if
was
D-Hop
2.
goes there?
I wonder if
Yeah,
Darren,
he's-
For $2 million, that's all they have under the
Well,
cap.
what if he does?
He won't.
I wonder if
He wants to
Darren
get paid.
Waller can be
After
around
what's his
the
name got?
He wants 15
Odell got
20,
18. Odell got 18.
Yeah.
So he
Everybody's
wants
talking
15.
about Baltimore now. What do y'all think about that?
They're gonna be better.
You think so?
He's going.
Here's
He's got
what's
weapons
crazy.
now in the passing game.
Here's what
The
I
kid
think
from
is
BC
crazy.
is good too. They drafted.
So Odell Beckham can
Flowers.
Yeah, he's good.
get Odell Beckham can get 18 mil,
Yeah.
and Saquon Barkley can't get 13.
Well, they offered him 12. 12.5,
it's a
wasn't
running
it?
back. It's a running back.
Yeah, but
I know,
but I
but
thought
it's
their
just
first
like-
offer
But
was.
that's what's fucked up about.
But their
the
first
league
offer
now
was
is that
fair. It was
that's what they're
12.5.
doing to those guys. The running backs are getting screwed.
You're getting
It's a passing league now.
Well, of course, but those guys catch passes.
They do, some of them.
Exactly.
Well, more and more of them do now because that's the
Saquon
only way they stay
does.
in the game.
Yeah, and if I'm,
Yeah. So here's the weird part about the Saquon
who do you take,
thing.
Saquon or McCaffrey?
I take
Oh my
Saquon.
God, I take her.
That's a man.
That's a
Man.
guy.
Oh, the frog. Oh, God. He looks like a woman. That's terrible. That's him.
Oh, that is hysterical.
Oh, God.
I take her, him.
It looked like her for a minute. Then he stood up
I
like,
was
that's
like,
not her. That's a him.
RJ likes him this wide.
No, that guy.
Completely flat. Oh, yeah, I'll take that one. Oh, that's a man. I like him curved.
That was terrible. He's stopped. I'm like, wait a minute, that's not a female. What is that? No!
Oh boy, RJ, that was
good.
oh, ouch. That's ouch.
Terrible.
That was him.
And it's on TV.
That's him right there.
And it's on TV.
Oh, man, that's terrible.
It's on the
He's got
universe.
fucking, look at the hair. It's terrible.
I think at this point it's time to say Happy Pride Month.
Pride month. Yeah.
Shout out to
Pride
the
Month, yeah.
LGBTQ
I
people.
guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
Absolutely.
RJ
Wait,
was
now that's
showing
a
some of
woman.
his inner pride.
They just showed a woman next to him.
That's
Yeah, right there in the middle. Look, there's a woman there too with the same hairdo.
Everybody on the show had the same hairdo. Remember, like Ice. Remember Ice and the different.
We're
the
talking
different
about gladiators right
The
now.
different gladiators.
They had the same
And here comes
hairstyle.
Ice.
The guy in the crowd, the same hairstyle and the same length.
yeah, he's got the
and the
same
same
hairstyle.
color.
You're right.
It was terrible.
Look, same hairstyle.
Gemini.
Not him.
Oh, Gemini. I forgot about Gemini. He was a beast.
All these guys are.
Well, this is like a documentary.
Yeah, this is the 30 for 30 on ESPN.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played football. Was that the USFL? Was that the USFL?
Okay.
UCLA lineman.
I've seen enough of this documentary. I'm kind of over it.
Cut it. Turn the camera off. Turn
Yeah.
the camera off.
Yeah, I'm done with this.
Anyway, we're
amazing
done.
Documentary.
Yeah, documentary.
We've
Gladiators.
been yelling about who knows what. We have to figure out a way
Two
to not have three people yelling.
at the same time.
Who was yelling?
All of us.
I was calm.
Yeah, you're probably the quietest one.
Really?
Well, first time.
But I feel like the only way to get in is to yell.
yeah, get in.
You just got to yell. Oh, nice tackle.
Damn. Yeah,
The fucked up thing is like, this dude played.
See, that's a chick. Look, and muscles too.
I know that's a woman. but
horrifying.
The video that. What, I don't mind a muscular woman, but you were looking at a man when you said
Why did they didn't show that? They didn't show the freaking latimus. What do you fucking call them up here? The lats and all that shit.
This guy looks like AC Slater, not Malibu. There's the.
He's even got a girl name. Then look at her.
Ice. I told
They
you.
can't
Ice.
tell them apart. Look at that. They were almost
Oh,
identical.
yeah, he looks just like her.
They were almost identical.
Zap. Zap was
Zap.
a beast. That's good.
Zap. She wasn't bad. Oh, wait a minute. Who's this one?
Electra.
Okay, I like her. What?
Blaze was a beast.
Show Blaze. Yeah, Show Blaze. All right.
Thunder.
Thunder?
I always hated Thunder.
Really?
Yeah.
How would you have somebody name you that?
He was like a fucking like California Saber. He was a real dick.
So how do you don't even remember it? You didn't even watch
Dude,
it.
they would like knock little people
Guy's a
out.
loser.
The-
Guy's a
no.
guy's a
not
bum.
loser.
That guy's a-
These people were enormous, and they'd be going up against like average people.
Well, that's
and
what
just
gladi-
laying them out.
Isn't that the challenge you challenge the gladiators? Isn't that what that is?
Here comes Jimmy. He's 120 pounds.
Right.
Very athletic.
And they're like laying them
point
down,
guard.
and they're like flexing them like
120 pounds soaking
you just
wet.
knocked
Very,
over a
very
child.
athletic
We're
point
gonna
guard.
we're gonna put a weight jacket on.
Very athletic point guard from
So the
Minnetonka High
fucking needle will
School.
move on the
The
fucking
best
scale.
part was when you'd have like a crafty person, you know,
Yeah.
that like knew how to do little, like they could make those people look real bad.
Yeah.
Like an unathletic, kind of like a Jokic type, but 5'10".
There you have it, folks.
All
That
right.
was the key to success on American
This
Gladiators.
feels like an awful way to end. But
It
it
is.
feels like we should end.
Well, anyway, the three of us are optimistic. Well, he's sort of optimistic about our teams, but they're 5 weeks away. We'll
I'm not that optimistic about the Giants.
no?
No, you heard the receiver list I read off. Now maybe Jalen Hyatt can change. Can Darren Waller really be a number one? If he can,
He was good, man.
know,
I
but he
think
hasn't
they'll
been
use
healthy.
him. They'll use him. He'll be
I think they can use him. I just want him to be able to stay healthy.
Yeah. He'll be
He
good.
wasn't able to do that.
Did
with
they
the
get
Raiders.
anybody on defense too, or were they?
They did sign a linebacker from Indianapolis, Akarake. They had no linebacker, so it's kind of like the receiver.
Weren't they
addition.
pulling him off the street at one point?
Yeah.
because they were going down
They
left
pulled
and right.
a guy off of Dallas's practice squad,
Yeah.
I think, and they were pulling their.
They
own
literally
practice
smoke
squad.
and mirrors with the last 4 weeks of the season.
So
Smoke
what about
and
the
mirrors.
49ers? What
Who's
are you going to
starting
see?
at quarterback?
Yeah.
Who do you think it's going to be? Trey Lance? I have this
Trey
funny
Lance.
feeling it's Sam Darnold.
If it's anybody but a healthy Purdy, they're in trouble.
It's Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold. Who's better, do you think, at this point? Sam Darnold or Trey Lance?
Yeah.
God,
Who wins that
How
battle?
we've never seen
That's going to be an epic
We've seen
battle.
Trey Lance play 2 games, right?
And they were awful.
Yeah. So
He was.
Yeah, but I mean, the only thing that he has is he still has promise. You already know what Sam Darnold's done with it. don't you?
was Carolina's defense ever as good as San Fran's is right now?
Oh,
When, Sam
no,
Darnold
That's
was
that
there?
for. They've got
I think
5
Darnold could be
first-round
good.
draft picks in the
Maybe-
first
So,
7.
so
San
maybe
Fran.
Sam Darnold would be okay.
So you're saying Sam Darnold wins it?
He's never been around. I will say this.
I would play him over Trey Lance. I
Sam
think.
Darnold has been with the Jets and the Carolina. I would not call those teams talented. The Jets weren't when he was there, and Carolina wasn't.
And he had spots where he looked good.
He's got, if he is a starter, he's got Kittles. He's got Debo Samuel.
Yeah.
He's got McCaffrey.
Just get
He's
out
got
of the way.
Ayuk.
Just stay
get
out of the
Just
way.
don't fuck it up. We haven't seen him with this kind of talent, and their defense is top 5.
But
So
what
he'll
if
feel
Trey
like
Lance
he's
could do
at
that?
USC.
I don't know. I'm saying I've never seen him with this kind of talent before, so I don't really know what he can do.
That's true.
So you
What
think
I've
Trey
seen him
Lance
with was
is a
the
bust?
opposite of that, and anybody would struggle with winning.
I've never seen Trey Lance play. I don't
You
think.
think Trey Lance is a bust?
I think it's too early to tell.
Is this
He's
his
not-
second
doesn't
year?
look- He doesn't look good. So
Last
he
year was
hasn't
his
played
second year?
enough.
Was last year his second?
Well, he was injured his first, right?
He was injured most of it.
Broke his leg first
Yeah,
year.
so he's
He
coming
might have
back.
played like 3 games his first year, I think, because he was hurt most of the season.
So did he come
So-
back at all last year?
He started early.
Did he win?
struggled,
Did he win the game in Chicago?
He got hurt, didn't he?
Yeah, he got hurt.
And then Purdy came in,
Yep.
and that was the end of it.
Was this the year he broke his leg, or was that last year?
I don't know what he got. I don't
He was
know.
a serious, whatever injury he had, he was out for a while.
Yeah.
It was a serious injury.
And
But-
then who'd they bring in? Who was
But
the
Purdy
backup?
came in.
Somebody came in before
And-
Purdy. Who was it?
Oh God, that's right. He was the third. Who came in before Purdy? Who got hurt in that game where it was like everybody got hurt? Right. That's the question. Right.
Who was that?
Because remember, like Josh Johnson or whatever his name was.
he was the fourth.
He was the fourth.
Yeah.
Who was there two?
That was crazy.
Who was there two? Damn it.
Who was the second?
Oh, it was fucking Jimmy
Jimmy. So okay, it was
Garoppolo.
Trey Lance, Jimmy,
Who got hurt again?
Purdy, Johnson, Purdy.
Yes,
Like
Johnson
fourth,
Purdy.
Johnson Purdy. I mean,
And I wonder if that injury is going to impact Purdy, because Purdy looked like the real freaking
Torn
deal.
UCL. You know what torn UCL is, right?
Not really.
it was Josh
It's
Johnson,
He was the fourth string.
it's in here. It's like
Jimmy
your
Garoppolo,
UCL's
Purdy,
like
and
baseball
Lance.
pitchers.
Way to come through with the stat after I remembered.
No, I'm just saying Josh Johnson was the guy you were talking about, right?
No, Jimmy Garoppolo. We couldn't think of who the number two
Yeah,
was.
yeah. Jimmy Garoppolo.
Or Garoppolo was 1-2. I don't know how they started.
You know, the
Also-
thing about Jimmy was before he got hurt, he was what he ended up with.
Also, now the Raiders starting
Stats
quarterback.
always look pretty good.
They were really good.
Stats always look good.
67%, 16 touchdowns, only 4 picks, 103 rating.
Raiders. What do the Raiders do this year?
Now again, the teams were loaded.
What do the Raiders do with Jimmy Garoppolo as their starting quarterback?
Oh shit, they got him.
Coming
Pray.
off a foot injury.
Pray.
Yeah, that's right.
Pray.
Devontae Adams is catching the ball from him.
I think that
That was pretty nasty.
was my professional.
All right, shut her down. So
Anyway,
I started
un-
another conversation.
Until
That was-
Sunday
I
night,
think I did.
the Redoubtable One, the highly questionable one. Welcome back, Fixture. Hope we see you again very soon. The
Fixture.
Fixture. Until then, enjoy the games. Denver 2-1, baby. Here we go. Game 5 Friday night. Game 4 Friday night. We'll see you guys on Sunday night on the other side. Be good.
Oh, yeah, so look at this